Isn't that law against it? I'm waiting.
He said he'll fill it up for me as well. So
I saw that. This is why it's like
which brings Napier into the box for the Disco Emus.
Just a bit outside arms. I'll let you know who the starting pitcher is as soon as we get it.
Jacob Arnott.
Jacob Arnott. So Arnott will be charged with the wild pitch there. It's a lefty. Local boy here in Brisbane. He's playing here for the Bullsharks. I think he was swinging through that one. Alright, so we're just getting the line-ups together and we will continue with the play-by-play coverage here. Yeah. Alright, we've got a runner on third base for the Emus, and there's a walk to Napier. Brings Tyler Spiteri up to the box. And, Arnott deals, line drive to second base. The second baseman, Melander, struggles to pick it up, and Spiteri reaches on an error. So Arnott's walk two, and first one out might be the next batter. There's McIntosh. Walsh came home on that ground ball. Maru in the box. Maru fouls it down into his foot. That can be painful, that can. Felt that here. Ah, 1-0 Blue Sox.
Bullsharks.
Emus. Emus. Foul ball. Oh. They've called that fair. It's hit the first baseman. In fair territory. The left-handed hitter, Jai Burns, in the box now for the Emus. Shout out to Sue Burns if you're listening in, down in Sylvania. I hope you're listening in, Sue. And on deck is Jesse Toon. Arnott struggling a bit with command. He's walked two, and he's had a single hit on him. Still no outs here. And Burns walks. Right, Arnott's faced 5 batters and hasn't retired one yet. Jesse Toon's up. .79 miles an hour there from Arnott. Arnott throws an 81 mile an hour. That's all. There's a slower pitch and oh wow. A 1-run scores for the Emus. As Spiteri came home on that error. And we've had McIntosh, Walsh, Napier and Spiteri all cross. And the Emus are up 3-0 without any outs. Jesse Toon still in the box here. And it misses with an 83 mile an hour. Well, if you're coming to Redlands Bay, it's a great night here. Toon fouls that one off. Toon's rung up and struck out. Brings Elijah Lewis into the box. It's there. The tracker's got that this pitch is a strike, 83 mile an hour fastball, bottom right hand corner. Another 83 mile an hour. Fouled off by Lewis. It's a nice strike thrown there by Arnott. Oh, that's a great spot by Arnott, but missing. Arnott deals, misses high. Lewis gets walked. The bases are loaded here. Ramiro in the box for the Emus. And Arnott struggling to with a little bit with command. Hopefully he'll get it together for the Bullsharks. Well, thank you for tuning in. Don't forget we've got a full heap of games coming up tomorrow. There's Ramiro walks. Osher, the 9-hole hitters up, and there's one out here in the top of the first inning. The Emus have plated 4 runs. In the battery here with Arnott is Watson, and Kamini's over at first base for the Bullsharks. Arnott deals. And there's another walk. And the Emus plate 5 here in the top of the first. Back to Kai McIntosh Walsh, kid from the Central Coast in New South Wales. And here comes the second visit, and I would say that will constitute a pitching change.
Jacob's out. BH is into the game to 9. 9 to 3, 3 to 5. And 5 to 1.
These changes, boys. Who's at third base? Alright, some wholesale changes here for the Bullsharks. We've got Tommy Chesel on the mound. He's moved from third base to the mound, and we'll give you the rest of the updates as they appear. And there's a double play, and Chesel's got himself out of it with one pitch. close. Same way. Different story. Back at Redlands, and Smith, the shortstop's in the box here for the Bullsharks. And Feathers Harris has done the old switcheroo. We're not sure who this starting pitcher is. It's Tommy Stanzik. Well, there you go. He's bleached his hair, Tommy. Hey, what's going on? What's doing, Tommy Stanzik?
Might have moved to Cronulla.
He's put a bit of peroxide through his hair. Shout out to Matt and Kylie. He's had his mother's 50th a few months ago. And what's doing? All right, Smith gets on board. Dingley in the box now for the Bullsharks. And talking about Tommy Stanzik on the mound, he's got a fair bit of experience. And he played in the 2017 Little League World Series in Williamsport 6 years ago. Then backed it up with an appearance, a national championship and an appearance in Taylor, Michigan for the Junior League World Series. And he's also won an AYC with New South Wales in 2019 under coach Phil Hammer. A shock appearance. Didn't see him on the lineup, and there he is, and he's just plonked Dingley. Got some room to move here. He's got some 2, 4, 5 runs to the Emus. Barry. Stanzik puts an 84-mile-an-hour fastball down Broadway. Oh, beautiful curveball by Stanzik. It's fouled off by Barry. And Stanzik's getting ahead in the count here with no outs, runners on first and second base. Runners go, double steal. And Lewis misses the out there. Good blocking there by Eli Lewis. Stanzik throws some gas. 86 mile an hour, gets the outside corner. And Barry's got a standing K against him, brings Tommy Chesil up the bat. And Chesil's 1 for 2 in an earlier game today, where the Blue Sox run away with the win against the Bullsharks. Oh, and Tommy gives him a bit of chin music. Curveball, and Chesil's got hold of it. Going back to the centre fielder, Napier. The two runners that just stole the double steal have tagged up, and one run comes home and the other one advances to third base. So the Bullsharks get one back. Chesil gets a sack fly on that last play. 86 miles an hour down Broadway. Stanzik to Whitson. And there's a bit of a change up. 79 miles an hour by Stanzik for a strike. Whitson not catching up to that, 87 mile an hour fastball. Chesil throws a nice fastball. Chesil dealing here. Maybe he gets an 82 mile an hour one in for a strike. Another 82 mile an hour. A little bit of sidearm action from Chesil. It's a nice pitch. That sits Napier down. Brings the left fielder Tyler Spiteri into the box. Tyler reached on there at the last at bat. Incredible. Chesil deals to Spiteri. Terry fouls that one off. Come on, Tyler. Chesil deals. Tyler takes one up high above the belt for a ball. The Emus are in front 5-1. Spiteri's down on strikes with an 80 mile an hour. Melroo's up. And he's grounded to the shortstop, and there's an E6. Smith's been really good at shortstop today, and now we've got the left-handed hitting Jai Burns. Burnsy fouls that one off. .79 mile an hour fastball from Chesil, who seems to be finding a bit of a groove here. He's had 2 strikeouts, and now he's reached on an error. He should be out of this innings. See if Burns can. Chesil, not sure. I thought that was a strike, and pitch tracker's got it as a beautifully placed strike. And ground ball over to Malanda and over to Dingley at first, and that concludes that inning. Give me a thumb up or something. Well, we're back. A few little issues with Telstra. Someone hadn't topped up the account. This is Murray in the box, yeah. 5-1 in favour of the Disco Emus. Stanzik deals. Comeback, and we've got a double play happening here. And he's got it. Fabulous pick there by Mary at first base, and Murray hits into a double play. Brings the catcher Watson up. Stanzik's hitting the 84, 85 mile an hour mark, and he's looking quite good. One of his best assets there was that curveball he throws. And, credit to Peter Olsen, Richard Olsen's dad, for teaching him that curveball, and shout out to the rest of the Olsen boys that might be listening in. Stanzik throws an 81 mile an hour, gets Watson looking. Ball's fouled off by Watson, and he stays alive. 2 outs, no runners on in the bottom of the second inning. And there's strike 3. The Emus are fired up. Things we do. Feathers Harris. Is it? Is it?
Spurling's assistant coach.
Oh, it's Spelling. Righto.
Spurling.
Spurling. Okay.
From South Australia.
Fucking me. Looks like Tony. Well, it's all happening here at Redlands Bay. The Disco Emus have busted out to a 5-1 lead against the Bullsharks. in the senior division. This is the last game of the evening. We'll be back with you from 9 a.m. tomorrow with 16s. It's a double header day for 16s tomorrow. Double header and then into a single game for the older boys, and then an early day. Jesse Toon up for the Disco Emus. Chesil deals 80 miles an hour.
Touch inside there.
Chesil misses a little bit high. Chesil deals, that's a strike. Nice pitch. Team chopping away at that. And brings the counts even. Did we order some buffalo wings? No.
Full rack of ribs coming.
Full rack of ribs. We've just there's a pop up to the pitcher Chesil, who makes the out, and Jesse Toon's retired. Top of the third inning here. Emus up 5-1, and Elijah Lewis up. .76 miles an hour from Chesil, a little bit off that one. Strike called at 77 on Lewis. Swing and a miss by Lewis. So Chesil's velocity has noticeably come back by about 4 or 5 miles an hour. About the last dozen pitches. He's working. Fly ball out to right field, and under that is oh, that was Whitson. And Lewis is retired. Brings Romero into the box. Music. Ground ball to Melander. And there's an E4 there, I believe. Osher in the box here for the Emus. Hard hit ball by Osher, and base runner's rounding second and on his way to third. right, Kai McIntosh Walsh. It's in the box here. Well, there you go. Chesil tried to put a bit more on that, an 80 mile an hour, and he was a fair way out. So his velo is slowly coming down as the fog starts to come in here at Redlands Bay. A little bit of chill in the air. McIntosh Walsh has hit a fly ball that has bounced fair. 1 run scores, and that's a stand-up Barney Rubble. Napier's in the box now. Chesil deals. Napier's hit a bomb to centre field. Centre fielder's going back, and takes the catch for the final out of the inning. Murray back there in centre field, who got himself under that. That concludes the top of the third, but not before 1 runner scored. And we have a 6-1 ball game in favour of the Emus.
Because you look so fine that I really want to make you mine. You look so fine that I really want to make you mine. 4, 5, 6, come on and get your kicks. Now you don't need the money when you look like that, do you, honey? A big black boots, a long brown hair, a sheet so sweet with a back stare. Well, I can see you hold me, but you were with another.
Fancy.
I know where I must say, before I let you go. I said, are you gonna be my girl? Take my hand, come here, because you look so fine that I really want to make you mine. I said you look so fine that I really want to make you mine. 4, 5, 6, come on and get your kicks. Now you don't need the money with a face like that, do you?
Tommy Stanchik back on the mound here for the Emus. Third inning of work. It's in the land of the 9-hole hitter. And there we go to the shortstop Smith on deck. And it doesn't get any easier. Oh! Stanzik's curveball slipped out of the hand and Lander finds himself on. Wasn't a soft hit, boys.
70 mile an hour curveball is going to hurt regardless.
Alright, the shortstop Smith. There's a fly ball out to the right fielder, Romero. Makes the out and Tyler Smith. Brings Dingley up. Susie hits a curveball and there's a double play coming up. Susie's out of this inning. He hits into a double play.
Bottom of the third inning. Chesil deals. Terry showing a lot of aggression going after the first pitch. Oh yeah, I got it right. Terry's hit a fly ball and he's off like a rocket. Jeez, look at those legs pump. He's got to run a 6.5 down there to first base. But he's out. Fly to the second baseman. And brings up Mauru. Terry's off to the kid who just got retired, off to Frank Phillips in August through down under Travellers. A broken bat flare there. Oh, it's gone foul, unlucky. Broken bat might have been worth a hit, but foul. Well, if you tuned in, we might have some interviews coming up with a few players. Let's get into the exciting end of the game. Mauru's got himself a fresh bat. He might have borrowed it. Let's hope he doesn't break this one. Ground ball over to Miranda, who makes the play to Dingley, and that's the second out of this innings as Jai Burns up. And Burns is a designated hitter here for the Emus. Chesil Deals. 76 mile an hour. We're seeing a little bit of a drop in velo, boys.
79.6 on the radar.
.79 miles an hour from Chesil.
Probably can't see around Joe's cake.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Here's another 79 mile an hour fastball. So stand corrected, Chesil's he's sitting at 79, 80 mile an hour. He was early on up when the first inning he was about 83, 82. Burns has got the count even at 2. Chesil Deals. Burns lays off that one, that was high up above the belt. Did good well there, Jai. And Jai draws away. Oh. Oh, there, wow. Burns with some heads up base running. Magnificent base running.
It's almost like a delayed steal.
It was a delayed steal.
Little league steal, I love it.
Burns took off. He noticed the middle infielders were not paying attention. Took off as it got thrown back to the pitcher. Pitcher threw it to second. No one was on second. And Burns just rounded second and made it to third. Some very good heads up base running. As Toon remains in the box here with 2 outs. We've got Burns in, well, anything Toon can put in play, Burns will score. Two strikes on Toon. .81 miles an hour. Toon fouls that one off and stays alive. Got to admit the music's been good tonight, boys.
Good tunes.
Good tunes. Of course, we're competing against the grand final that's on over at Windsor, the other side of town. Toon chops one up the middle and Burns gets home on some handy base running, and the Emus score another run. Full credit there to Burns and his base running. Lewis in the box now. There's a nice chopper up the middle there from Toon. Ooh, Lewis has been hit by a pitch. Brings Romero into the box. He's had a walk in the first inning. He reached on an error by the second baseman in the third inning. He came home in the third inning on that error. Ground ball up there, and Smith makes the out. Well, we've got Barry up and Stanzik still on the mound here. Out of Redlands Bay. 7:30, the game's been going 1 hour. Maybe a touch over an hour because it's a 2 hour, 15-minute game. Stanzik throws a beautiful fastball. 77 miles an hour. .83 miles an hour from Stanzik, and it's a strike. And Stanzik retires Barry. Brings the other pitcher, Chesil, into the box. Stanzik deals to Chesil. Chesil swinging and fouls it off. There's a big hook curveball from Stanzik, one of his trademarks, and Chesil swinging for strike 2. Tommy put a bit more on that, 86 miles an hour, and it misses. And Chesil's hit by pitch, which brings Whitson up. Day 2 here of the Down Under World Series, and some of these games have been played in very high spirits, and this game's no exception. The Emus have been getting fired up throughout the game. We saw the last game a player doing a bit of chirping get plonked. It's all happening here at Redlands Bay. Whitson swinging at that one and missing by a bit. Stanzik deals. It's a grounder up the middle, and it's got by McIntosh Walsh, the shortstop. And the Bullsharks have got runners on first and second base with one out. Brings Kamini into the box. We've got a 7-1 ball game here. The Disco Emus have put up a fairly good lead here in the 4th inning. Stanzik throws an 82-mile-an-hour fastball, pretty much down Broadway. Well, Eli Lewis is doing quite a good job here behind the dish. Stanzik puts an MC hammer in at 71 miles an hour for a strike. Goes for another one and misses outside. Well, Stanzik sits Kamini down and Murray's up here. 2 outs, 2 on. Well, I wonder what sort of product Stanzik's used in his hair. It's
What a bottle. It'll be Drano.
Lewis blocking that. He's the man.
Old man's blow.
Come on.
56. 56 I got.
The coach from the Disco Emus is just going for a toilet break. Come by to check the pitch count. We think it's 56. There's there's a ball that's hit into the gap, and Ramiro in right field has taken an absolute cracking catch. Yeah, the Emus are fired up as Murray is retired on a fly ball to the right fielder. Top of the fifth inning here at Redlands. We've got Osher on base and Kai McIntosh Walsh in the box. Chisel just missing outside. Not by much. Pitch tracker has it. Ooh, okay. Here's a thought, boys. Maybe Stanzik's borrowed a bit of product off James Sammy's.
Is that the Borco catcher?
Yeah, the Borco catcher. Maybe they share products for their hair. McIntosh Walsh is down on strikes. Brings Napier into the box. Napier is 0 for 2 in this game. Oh, he's going to put a bunt down. Oh, 7-1 ball game and he's bunting. It's a hard ball to the shortstop, Smith, who had an opportunity of a double play, but he is up now with 2 outs on the Disco Emus. We've got a 7-1 ball game. It's good to see the scorers keeping up with in this game.
Napier's got some wheels. We'll see how he goes.
All right, there's a big call. Napier's got wheels at first. I think that hits Pateri. No? Thought it clipped his arm. Napier's gone and he's safe. Spiteri in the box here. Chesil against Spiteri. Chesil's got him a couple of times tonight. Striked him out twice and Spiteri's reached on there and the other bat. Let's see if Tyler can turn the tables and get a hit. Ball's fouled off. Two outs here, Spiteri in the box and digging in for a quality at bat. And he gets a walk. Well, boys, those buffalo wings haven't turned up, have they? When did we order them? And the Bullsharks, Phil Overlock calls time and a little chat happening here.
One, 1 to 6, and number 70 coming
Well, Chesil's gone from the mound, and they're telling me Smith is on the mound. The shortstop, Smith, on the mound. Anything's possible here at Redlands Bay. And we've got 2 outs here, and Mauru is in the box for the Disco Emus. Yeah, if we're in America, they wouldn't be the Disco Emus, they'd be the Disco Turkeys. Ever think of that, boys?
Yeah, no, I haven't actually. What happens on...
There's no emus in America, so they'd be turkeys.
What happens on Thanksgiving then?
Well,
What happens to the turkey?
yeah,
Wild turkey.
wild turkeys. All right, Smith is letting 83 mile an hour fastballs go. He's a positional player, but, jumping on the mound for an inning or two here. 7-1 ball game in favour of the Disc. Oh, Maru's ripped one, and it's straight out there to Murray in centre field.
$50 of nothing's nothing. Freeze it in.
Well, what a revelation we've had here today at Redlands Bay. We're back here, and this Stanzig's still going. What's happening here? What's doing?
He's a FIFO, mate. Fly in, fly out guy.
Is he? Well, the FIFO pitcher, fly in, fly out, Tommy Stanzig. Got to get a picture of that that hairdo. Stanzig deals a whole. Oh, Watson drives one up the guts for a single. Got a hand at the Redlands Bay Club. The tunes are being good. The umpires are being good. It's been a great day. Melander up in the box with a runner on first base. See how Stanzig goes here. He's going deep. He's into the 5th inning here. And ball gets away from Lewis. And of course, Tommy Stanzig is a Winston Hills junior. The same ball club that Trent Olchin played his junior baseball at. And Tommy's father, Tommy's a second generation player there. His father played for the club. His younger brother also played for Winston Hills. And that's nice. I don't know. Well, let's have a look on the pitch tracker, and that is. Oh, it's got the bottom edge. Well, this technology. Yeah, that's a strike. That's Melander's still in the box with the runner on second base. There's a high fly ball. That's over right field's head. One bounce into the fence. There's extras here. One will score. There's. Oh, he's rounded second on his way to third, and he is out at third. Well, he's out on a double and advancing to third. Brings the shortstop. Oh, no longer the shortstop, the pitcher. Smith. Oh, Smith rips one down the line, and the Bullsharks come alive. It's a single there to Smith. Dingley's up. Now, we shouldn't talk about Dingley's last at bat. He hit into a double play. Before that, back in the first innings, he was hit by pitch. Let's see if he can keep this monkey rally going. Rally monkey. Stanzik deals. Ooh, curveball, and it's struggling a little bit with the curve as the fog comes in and the kookaburra's in the background. Very picturesque place, this Redlands Bowl. Got to thank the grounds crew. They're here early every morning getting the dew off the field. Swing and a miss from Dingley.
Third base.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, sorry about that.
Stan, the cameraman. Stan, the cameraman's singing out to the catcher on where the ball is. All right, so we've got a probably a pass ball, maybe a wild pitch. Dingley. Karma. That was karma back at Stan the cameraman. Well, the fog's rolling into the outfield. And there's a walk. Walk to Dingley. We'll have to assess the game time starts with this sort of fog happening. Oh, here we go. Jack Barry, the Auckland Tuatara player, in the box. He went yard last night. Let's see what he can do against Tommy. Tommy starts him off with a curve. Barry went after that. Strike 2 on Barry.
And then something we don't. Throwing that one out.
Oh, no. Well, the runners on first and second base advance on a wild pitch by Stanzik. And
Flirting with 85 on the fastball.
yes, a 7-2 ball game with runners on second and third base. Only one out. Some runs could be coming the way of the Bullsharks here. The Banana Benders could be get some more runs on the board, boys. Massive hit over centre field's head. That's going to score 2. And Barry. 350 foot bomb to centre field.
95 mile an hour. 26.7.
Okay, now we've got Stanzik coming off the mound, but we've also got a replacement coming up the bat for the Bullsharks. We'll be back with you shortly when we get a pitching update on who's coming in here for the Emus. Stanzik's had a phenomenal assignment. He heads to the dugout and he's got to get his way to the airport. The fly-in, fly-out pitcher. He's on a 8:45 flight back to Sydney. He'll start work at 5 in the morning. Benny Moore's just saying his goodbyes and about to drive Tommy Stanzik back to the airport. Quality personalised service you get from Ben Moore when you're with the Down Under Travellers. Chauffeur driven to the airport. See ya, Tommy. Enjoy the Uber. Right, new picture for the Emus. Oh, it's Balake Gooding. I'm for real. I'm for real, Balake. Do you want to go to war, Balake? So, Balake Gooding's up. We're trying to work out, you guys got for me who's batting for Chesil here. There's someone, the 70's got the bat in his hand and Chesil's due up.
Cody Eldridge.
Eldridge is in for Chesil. So I thought Eldridge would have been in the game for a bit, but he's in there for Chesil.
He might have gone to the DH.
Anything can happen at Redlands Bay. It's just one of those venues.
In one pitch.
All right, Balake Gooding. And pinch hitting Eldridge is in for Chesil, who's pitched a great game. Oh, 81 mile an hour, a little bit high for Gooding, but nice pitch to start it off with. Swing and a miss there from Eldridge. Brings the count even at 1. Nice curveball by Gooding. 72 miles an hour. Gooding goes for another curve and misses. Well, this radar gun doesn't need any calibration. I think it's spot on. 70 miles an hour with that one.
Don't have a left-handed hitter in the box.
Gooding deals. Swing and a miss and he's retired. Eldridge for the second out of the inning. Whitson, who's 1 for 2 in this game, he's had a single to centre field at his last at bat, and he struck out back in the first inning. So Whitson, Balake missing with that curveball. Whitson fouls that one off. In the 5th inning here with 2 outs, and Bullsharks chasing another 3 runs to tie it up as the fog rolls in at Redlands Bay. Oh, nasty bit of bite or kick on that pitch by Gooding. And Whitson draws a walk. Brings Kamini up, and Kamini's struck out at his last at bat. And the Bullsharks with 2 out here in the 5th inning as Balake Gooding deals and misses on his curveball for ball 1. Swing and a miss from Kamini. As the tide seems to be changing here at Redlands. Tide's coming back in, boys. Oh, Gooding puts a curveball in, and Eli Lewis has a couple of stolen bases on him there. Foul tip caught there for a strike. Gooding deals and gets out of it for a swinging strike on Kamini. Well, that one's in the dirt and evens the count. Strike 2 on Burns. He's been probably, let's have a look at the pitch cast there, and it is, yeah, a couple of balls, width on the outside, and Burns, oh, got some wheels, but he's out at first base. Brings turn up for the Disco Chooks. There's a high fly ball. We've had it all here at Redlands Bay. We've had a player with a scrunchie in his hair or a bobby pin. We've had another bloke putting a bit too much product in his hair. There's Toon swings through that one. Fabulous night here at the ballpark. Thanks to the DJ for keeping us awake with the tunes. Smith's working fairly quickly here. You blink and you miss it.
Not unusual for a position player on the mound.
Yeah, good call there. Oh, there's a Toons struck out. Looking, and here comes the catcher, Lewis. Fouled off by Lewis. Smith misses on the outside. We'll get. Eli Lewis gets himself a walk. Brings Romero in. Romero's 2 for 3 tonight. He's oh sorry, he's 1 for 2. He's had a walk. Oh no, he's 0 for 2. He's had a walk. He's reached on error and he's grounded out to shortstop. Swing and a miss from Romero. Took a cracking catch in the outfield an inning ago. Stand by after the game. We'll be interviewing the starting pitcher from the Disco Chooks, Tommy Stanzik. Well, the fog's just blown away, fellas. It's rolled in and it's gone. It's rolled out. Funny place, this Brisbane. Anything can happen.
Not like Stancy.
They swim in the river.
Smith deals. Misses low. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Times getting away on the Banana Benders, the Bullsharks. As the Disco Emus, Ramiro gets a walk. Brings up the 9-hole hitter, Osher. Seven-4 ball game here in favour of the Emus. Smith deals, and Osher swings through that one for a strike. Miles an hour there, and missing on the inside corner. Low and in. Enjoying this pitch tracker. Just get Siri to announce it. We could. There you go. Caught Sterling. Watson gets the runner Sterling.